Alright. Brian and Lauren are working in their backyard and doing some gardening work for their parents. All of a sudden, Brian's shovel hits something metallic. Brian and Lauren, well actually just Brian while Lauren was tweeting, dug up the land to find an odd spherical object with a red button on it. Brian presses the red button right away without thinking, and suddenly a woman on a hologram appeared.
Congratulations! You are the lucky finder of the Time Traveler 9000 Bag Turtle 420, the SS swag for short. Simply press the red button to activate me and then speak a location and date, and I will transport you there. But beware, after every use I require recharging of my traveling batteries, and because the future is an even bigger scam of the present. You can recharge them by writing down 3 important contributions to society from each area that you travel to and placing them in the sphere. Science. Once these important concepts are in the sphere, you will be able to travel again. Happy time traveling and don't die.
This time machine that we found is so awesome. I can't believe it's all hours. I can't believe it's all hours.
I know, right? We just may be the luckiest people around, and we couldn't have asked to find it at a better time, except maybe when you had showered.
Well, why is that, Lauren? It's cool to have the time machine and all, but what were you thinking of doing with it?
Well, first, I was going to use our time machine to make some hot dogs. I can't believe you forgot, you lousy bum. We have a project on the Olmecs, Incas, Maya, and Aztec due tomorrow, and we don't know anything about any of those civilizations.
How could I forget? We're so screwed. Let's say we just go back in time a few days and get a head start on the project.
We could do that, or we could just travel to the ancient civilizations and learn from them firsthand. Plus, you would probably end up procrastinating again anyway.
I mean, like, whatever spanks your monkey.
Brian, this is why you have no friends.
That is.
None other than the land of the Olmecs. Without them, other empires would have their cultural roots. Back to the land, back to the people that started it all.
I'm just gonna finish my sandwich really quickly.
Lauren tells the hologram that they would like to travel to Mesoamerica in 1200 BC, and they are transported to the land of the Olmecs.
We made it! Wow! Take a look at that huge stone head, Lauren.
That's insane. Let's just take a closer look.
Approach the stone head, and suddenly it spurs to life and begins to rumble to tone.
Who goes there? Who has entered the Olmec civilization?
We're friends, I promise, not enemies.
Well, friends, welcome to the Olmec civilization. We are proud to call ourselves the first major civilization in Mesoamerica. We're kind of a big deal, almost as big as me. I'm a big part of the culture around here, not trying to brag or anything.
Wow, that's sort of really interesting, Mr. Stonehead. As much as I'd like to hear your story, we need to find people to talk to. You see, we have a big project due tomorrow, like actually a few thousand years from now, but still.
Well, since you're in such a rush, I'll give you a general overview of our Olmec civilization. Because of such a big head, I have a huge brain. We set the cultural basis for all the following cultures in the Mesoamerica area. One big artistic innovation by the Olmecs was the huge stone heads. That's me. Olmecs were also the first to do a lot of religious and cultural practices, such as bloodletting, a calendar, and writing.
Wow, thank you, Mr. Stonehead. You saved us a lot of time. I wouldn't want to go to an Olmec camp and get sacrificed anyways. You're a big help.
Ah, funny.
Well, now that we got the gist of it, I guess it's time for our next civilization, the Aztecs.
Lauren activates time machine.
We would like to travel to the Aztec civilization, please.
3 facts, please.
We're traveling to the Maya civilization.
Oh, well, the Olmecs started a lot of practices that would be later used by a lot of Mesoamerican cultures.
They also created giant stone heads.
And finally, they had a writing system and were probably the first civilization in the Western Hemisphere to have one.
Thank you. Time travel in 3, 2, 1.
Where are we now? Where are we now? There's so many people.
I think this is the Mayan civilization. We must be somewhere around 250 to 900 because that was their largest time of population.
How do you know that?
It was my random fact of the day on Twitter.
Man, I should have known. So this is the Mayan Empire, eh?
People walk into a house.
You want to follow them in?
We're here to time travel, not break and enter. I got enough of that back home.
Just because we technically haven't been born yet doesn't mean we can't live a little.
Brian and Lauren walked into a house along with other people.
This is beautiful. The colors in here are so bright.
These stone things look like calendars. I could have sworn I heard Miss Hall say something about that in class.
Why don't we ask one of the people in here what it is? I don't feel like listening to you explain it. I don't want to be bored to death before I'm even alive.
Lauren taps the person on the shoulder. Maya, who are you?
We were wondering about your customs. We were from a land far away, and we were looking for a new civilization to settle.
Oh, all right. Well, we are the Mayan civilization, and you are in one of our plazas right now. That's why you see all of these pyramids. Us Mayas are pretty cool. We divided the cosmos into 3 layers. As humans, we are in the layer between the heavens, between the sky monster and the dark underworld. We have a sacred tree that rises through all 3 levels. We all worship a giant feathery serpent because it looks like the sky.
I'm going to be totally honest, man. That sounds really dumb. But how did you divide them?
We connected a vertical axis and traced the course of the sun.
Wow, this is more boring than Brian talking.
How dare you say something so rude? Be respectful to men.
Yeah, get back to your housework. Women here are hardly even the rulers are in charge of anything. You guys just garden all day, so go make me a sandwich, Lauren.
Whatever. This civilization will collapse in a few years from violence and urban decline anyway. Another Twitter fact.
Why would you say that?
I'm predicting the collapse will happen in a city called That'll mess up trade for everyone.
That's the city we're in now. This is the largest city in Mesoamerica.
Oh, great. More information.
I thought it was kind of cool.
As a culture, we have many powerful states, but they are city-states. We are not connected. Those pyramids out there are for religious purposes. That's what connects all of the Mayas together.
Okay, I'm bored. Get that picture of Mexico now. I'm ready for this Maya TBT to be over. Say the facts now, Brian.
Thanks for talking with us, Mr. Mayan. I've learned a lot. Mayan mathematics and writing founded the calendars and astronomical observations, how the rulers of your society served as religious figures too, and how the religious temples create rituals linked to the power of your kings and gods.
Brian and Lauren are pushing a picture of Mexico.
Phew, we're finally in Mexico with the Aztecs. But why are these Chinapas working in the fields? Aren't they supposed to be in charge?
Let's go listen to what those serfs are saying.
Aztec people talking in Nahuatl about their favorite tacos.
Man, I really wish I spoke Mexican.
Brian, are you freaking kidding me? I bet they're just trying to get on top.
You're right, baby. All those men have to do now have to do is move to Lake Texcoco to Tenochtitlan, their capital, so they can be in charge somewhere. Tenochtitlan is like the Cahokia of the Aztecs.
I think they are starting to see how the other large places are running successfully. Look at that man. He's becoming the ruler to have a more politically similar empire. By the way, in this empire, I'm so much better than you. I would control the house and the market. I could even be a teacher or priestess.
That doesn't mean you're better than me. I would still be the one to make the political decisions and protect you, which put me above you. Is that a snake with feathers?
No, stupid. That's a picture of Quetzalcoatl.
I did that. I was just making sure you were paying attention.
Are you compensating for something? The only problem with this place is we wouldn't be able to buy anything at all, and a reasonable burrito, and there's no Wi-Fi. But mainly to buy anything.
Why not?
There's no money. There's a tribute system that the Mexican people invented where people come bringing gifts. Everybody here bartered, but we didn't bring anything with us. And I don't think Mom would let me trade you, so we couldn't even get a hookup like candy.
Maybe if we go worship
Obliterating pronunciation multiple times.
Please on post.
Right, that. Then maybe we would be able to get something in return to barter with.
That's almost as likely as you getting a girlfriend. Girls abandoned you like the Aztecs abandoned Cahokia in 1250. The only possible way you could pull this off is to give her a sacrifice of a human heart. I don't know how you live your life, but I don't carry an extra one of those around with me usually.
I actually left it in my other pants, so maybe next time we come, I'll be able to get that. If we can't get anything out of the Toltecs, we might as well move on to the next place. Let's go.
Hey, Miss Hologram, we're ready to time travel again.
3 facts, please.
Aztecs often made a sacrifice of human hearts to the gods so that they could impress the gods. They started out in Mexico and moved on to an island on Lake Texcoco until they got more power. And women were more powerful than other civilizations. Time travel.
Time travel, 3, 2, 1.
Man, those mines are pretty informative. Where to next?
The Incas!
Roger that, Captain.
Please don't ever say that again.
Okay, set the time machine to any time between 1438 and 1533.